Hello and welcome to this presentation. I'm Vasya and I'll be happy to go together through the world of immersive education that is changing. Today's journey through immersive learning, what we are going to draw today is this. To begin the process, we are going to find out the meaning of immersion in the teaching context. Next, we will unzip its main components and survey its use in schools, including virtual laboratories, augmented reality field trips, and storytelling simulations. We shall underline the emotional force of immersive experiences, and later we will examine the newest tools that make it up. Then, at the end, we will discuss in brief the issues asked of teaching and then provide a forward looking summary. At the conclusion of this presentation, the immersion process will be thoroughly explained to you as far as how it can help make the classroom learning exciting. So, what is immersion in education? Immersion in education can be described as a sense of being submerged into learning process where students are immersed in it. This is not about listening or reading, but it's the involvement of the senses to get more involved in reading or listening to music or any other means. The immersed learning decreases the awareness of external environment, giving learners a greater opportunity to concentrate on the current task. This might be visual, oral, or even sensual in nature. Whenever learners are immersed, they do not only comprehend the idea but touch it. Such increased involvement has the potential to greatly increase the learning results. Core elements of immersive experiences. Immersive learning sucks up on a number of pillars. The first one is multisensory input visuals, listening, and so on, and occasionally even more movement. Even movement all merged to activate various regions of the brain. This is followed by presence, the psychological feeling of being there in the experience. The other very crucial aspect is interactivity. The learner should be able to interact, respond, and most of the time is allowed to make decisions that have an impact on the experience. Last but not least, storytelling and emotional connections can fix abstract ideas in concrete, relatable frameworks. So, immersion in the school context. There have been different innovative methods to bring immersive learning into the schools. Simulated science labs facilitate a student to carry out virtual experiments where hypotheses are tested in safe environment free of limitations. Augmented reality field trips make the classroom a getaway to the world where the student can walk through a historical location, for example, or ecosystem with information overlaid on the display in real time. Immersive storytelling and role play creates an emotional response to a given situation and makes the student participant in historical or social events. This enables safe experimentation and greater understanding and better recall. Immersion makes passive learning a proactive, adventurous, and quite often a happy process. The profound emotional impact of immersion among the strongest point of immersion, there is the emotional aspect of it. Emotional reactions increase the involvement and establish more memorable events. When students care about what they are learning, they get more attached to it and will remember it more. Immersion enhances emotions by putting students in a situation or even in a story where results become very real and meaningful. This provides improved memory and, more importantly, more learning motivation. Emotion connected students are most likely to be persist more and like to learn. Immersive learning changes content to personal experience through accessing the emotional brain, which is not possible in ordinary learning. So, cutting edge tools and technologies, immersive education is changing fast in the tool behind it. VR goggles such as Oculus Quest generate completely immersed 3D learning experience that enables students to access simulations, world, and complex systems. Augmented reality programs are applications via smartphones or tablet designed to replace real-world settings with a virtual layer of educational materials, such as floating molecules to historical figures. A smart board help to introduce a concept of group work, touch interaction, and make classroom an interactive board. They are not only new, they are efficient. They offer engaging through provoking the innovative learning opportunities by having context laden experiences. When they are applied well, they connect theory with practice in very strong terms. So, navigating the challenges of immersive technologies, along with its potential, immersive technology is associated with challenges. The first one is the cost, which tends to be a significant obstacle. VR headsets supporting devices and the development of content can be a costly affair. Equity and access is also an issue, especially in schools where funding is difficult. Both the teachers and the students have got a learning curve to go through. Use of new tools needs training and time. Learning may be interrupted by technical problems such as lack of device compatibility, motion sickness, or handwidth problems. Moreover, the acquisition of a technology should not make center stage over pedagogy. Over pedagogy teachers should make sure the immersive experience satisfies some explicit learning objectives as well. These issues are to be dealt with in order to make actual use of the immersive education potential. So, the future of immersive learning. In summary, immersion is an educational power of change. It encourages more in depth and effective learning by exciting many senses and involving feelings. Educational institutions are investing more and more in technologies such as virtual and augmented reality, as well as smart boards to drop lecturing in favor of exploration. Being emotionally engaged, memory and motivation become improved naturally. Nevertheless, in order to realize the full potential of it, we are going to have to deal with issues such as cost, training, and accessibility. An immersive learning experience is not a fad that will be forgotten, but the future of education instead. When used creatively, it has the potential to transform classrooms and the passion in learning for life. So these are my references also. Thank you very much.